Hey guys, you're watching X1 my name is AJ, and we are back on another episode of Let's Build a City. And I messed up that intro, I do apologise. I've done a little bit of work on the shuttle, I changed a little bit, I've put some grey wool in here. In fact, I didn't go all the way. Why didn't I go all the way? Ugh, get over here. Okay, it is swelteringly hot again here today, so I will be struggling a little bit. But yeah, I put like a little miniature flag of ours. We've got like a little blue flag on top of our town hall, so I put the same thing on there. And I put some things down the these side sort of booster things, whatever they are. What I've done is I've done what I said I was going to do and put a platform below here. We still need to finish it off. I just built this just now because, as you can imagine, it was going to take a while to do, and you can imagine how much of a boring episode that would have been. But we've got the grill here where like the flame shoots down and gets ventilated away and whatever. And what I was thinking was something along the lines of this stuff with some of this stuff and splash me. Boop. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. Like this. No. Let's take this away. Woo! No, not that one. Come back here. I'm not going to do it there. What we're going to do is I'm going to give you an idea on how I'm going to finish this off. And then we're going to start on the tower to the... I don't think we can build it this side. I don't think we've got enough room, as you can see, on this side. So I might have trees here, and I might build it on that side. But yeah, so what we're going to do is just going to show you what the plan is here. What we're going to do is go there and there. Now, where's the center point on this tail fin? Here. So we're going to go to there and put one of those on the top. And then we should be able to find, is there a center point? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, there's no true center point. So what if we go 5 and 5 and 4 in the middle? That sounds good to me. We'll put that there and that there. It's cool. This gives like a bit of a two-tone effect on the side here. I think it'll look okay. Whoops. So that there. Oh no. Whoops. That there. That there. And then there. If you imagine that around all four sides. And then what we can do as well to make it look a little bit more posh is do something. Whoops. Like this. Let's just see what it looks like down this one side. If we don't like it, I shall work on it later. We won't have enough time in this episode to work on it anymore. I want to do as much as I can this episode. I have no idea if we're going to be able to finish the whole thing, or if we'll have to come back at some point and finish them off. I think I've decided with the train station. You know, we were working on the train station quite a few episodes back now, but I built a train. It's too big, isn't it? So I think I'm going to take it down and try again. Okay, so yeah, that looks quite good. That looks quite fancy, quite interesting. Right, so the tower. Now the tower... Yeah, something, a fly just flew in my mouth. So, I was using clay. I haven't used much clay, because it's got like a weird texture, but it sort of works well. It's like a futuristic-ish block. Oops, that's not it. So, there's going to be another building to the side here. Yeah. Another building to the side here. So it's going to come along here at about that height. And then it's going to come this way to the floor, let's say about there. And imagine that's a square, so that would be squared off, if you know what I mean. And then the tower's going to be on top of here, in line with the shuttle. So the roof of this is going to be this grey again. Let's go one up. So it's the same as the platform. Gives a bit of a uniform design then. Okay, and let's get a bit of a platform here. Now this tower is... I'm not quite sure how big or what it's going to look like yet or anything. We're going to use some inspiration off the top of our heads and see what we come up with. So let's get what blocks we got. We've got those blocks. We'll put that there. We'll put that there. You know what? Those two blocks might do. And black. And black. Okay. Let's put the black there. Now, if we had this about there. No. We need it more over. How are we gonna do this? In the middle. That's the middle point right here. That's going to be about in line with the door. You know, it's just one off from the windows, so I like that. And then if we have something like this, and then do the same up here. Okay, okay, that's something. That's a start. If we have that there like that, but maybe in grey. No, we'll leave it like that for now. We'll leave it like that. Okay, and then we shall have some clay like that. Splash me. Okay, just going to give you an idea, guys, and then you can build it how you want. If you're building it by yourself. So we're going to have that there. We'll then have some light one. And then this one. And then another X will be there. Like so. Yes, like that. So that's going to be the tower all the way up. I think that'll look good. Let me just do that and I shall be right back. It shouldn't take too long. Alright, how come whenever I say things won't take long, they take forever? There we go. That is the tower. We need to do a top on it yet. We still got a top to do, but I'm just working out where the bridge is going to go. And I think we've got the bridge going here. This looks like a pretty good spot. Now we're not going to make it. You're not going to be able to walk through it, unfortunately. We can't make it big enough. If you could have really thin walls in Minecraft, then we could have done it. We could have made it so you could have walked down it. But to get a bit of depth, I want at least 2 layers. Sort of thing. So that's first layer, and this is the second layer, if you know what I mean. It's a little bit difficult to describe, and obviously you can't walk down it if there's no space, but we can't really help that. Let's go along here like that, and oops, along here like this, and then if we get some of these cobblestone walls, there, it's not bad, you know. I think it's, oops, I think this is going to look alright. Okay, sorry about that, the phone rang. There's the bridge. I think that looks okay. What if we put a little bit of glass in? Like that. Now, yeah, you can see through it, but I don't think that matters. I think that's pretty cool for a bridge, don't you? Bridge into it? Yeah, I like that. I like that. That looks good. Okay, so we need some sort of top on here, though, to finish this off. Because it's looking a little bit weird at the moment. Let's get a splash potion. And let's go around here on a square. Let's make it a square top instead of a sort of... At the moment, it's got rounded edges. Let's square it off at the top like this. Excellent. And then a square of these. And it'll sort of go to a bit of a point, I think. I'm not quite sure. We'll come down here. Whoops. And down here. And then... Just trying to think of a cool pattern. Maybe... like little battlements, almost. Yeah, like that. I like that. Yep, perfect. And then... if we get... I was going to use black, but I don't think that's a very good idea. Let's use this grey. And make this a platform at the top. And then we'll have some sort of point sitting on top of this grey wool. Here. There. Come on. Nearly there. I don't know how far through the episode we are. I think we're still doing okay for time. I'm always clock watching. Okay. There. And then let's have this on top. For a few blocks. Not that high. Right to there. Let's have that. With some clay in the middle to two-tone it. There. There. 3x3. Haha. I'm so glad I've done this in odd number. It's such an important thing to remember to do odd numbers. It took me a while to do. I always used to do even numbers. Just because, I don't know, you always think even numbers are better. But they are really not when it comes to Minecraft. Believe me. Okay, and then we'll have this on the top. Whoops. And then a couple of those. How does that look from back here? That looks okay. That looks good. That's like a bit of a top of a tower. It might need a little bit of work. I'm not sure. Maybe if we put these like this. That gives it a bit of dimension then, doesn't it? Alright, like that. Oops. And final one, there. Yeah, that definitely looks better. That looks a little bit thicker now. So, there's going to be a building there. And then I think what we need to do... Well, that might be all we really need. I don't know if we actually need any more. I mean, yeah, I know a whole space station has lots and lots of buildings. And it's an absolutely massive area. But I don't think we necessarily need all of that. I think it'll be okay like this. I'll tell you what, let me finish this off. I shall be right back. Alright, so I'm just finishing the building off. I replicated the same design all the way around, and I found a quicker way to do these stairs. As I've done this so much. You go all the way along, facing towards you, and then you go down, facing to the left, and then you go down, facing to the right, and then it joins them all up. All the stairs look absolutely fabulous, and boom. How are we looking? Oh, that looks pretty cool, huh? That's looking pretty damn cool. Now, I don't know how the space shuttles stand up. They must rest against something, because, I mean, that's just floating in the air. So there must be something that they rest against. But for now, I'm going to leave it like this, because it looks fine, it's working, and it just looks okay for the minute. We can always add to it as we go. Let's put some stuff on the top here. Boop, 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 boop. And some of these old tricks from earlier on in the series to make roofs look a little bit more interesting to look at. I have a too high one and a low one. And then over here we'll do some as well. Oops. Let's go along this way for these ones. Oops. There. And that there. Excellent. Now that looks pretty cool. Now we can add on to this if you want. We can have some more buildings down here or down there in a car park or wherever. But that, for now, is pretty impressive, I think. I think that looks pretty cool, don't you? Tell me what you think in the comment section below. Okay, originally I was going to end the episode there, but then I went to edit it and I realised that the video was a little bit too short. I did say that I'm keeping the episode short because of my internet. But that was a little bit too short. So what we're going to do is, I've thought of a couple of ideas, in fact. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to you about a little bit about my internet so I can fill you guys in with what's going on. I thought we'd put some carpet along the top here. I thought it'd make it a little bit more prestige, a little bit more clean, a space agey almost. So my internet, I usually run, if you guys know internet at all, if you're a bit of a internet freak, a bit of a techie freak, you'll know all about megabytes per second download and upload speed. And I usually run at about the UK average, which is 5.5 megabytes per second download speed, which is okay. I'm happy with, you know, you can watch YouTube videos at that speed. You can do pretty much anything. My upload speed has never been great, but I am in a bit of a rural area. There's not an awful lot around me. But that doesn't really bother me too much. However, recently it has dropped down to 0.19. Which, as you can imagine, is painfully slow. Extremely painfully slow. So slow, you don't even know. You can't even imagine how slow it is. I want to extend this out a little bit, actually. Let's take this away. You can't imagine how slow it is. It's awful. I can't watch YouTube videos. I can't watch my own videos. It's absolutely awful. And it's getting very, very difficult. So that's why I've been keeping the videos a little bit short. Unfortunately, if you guys know about fibre optics, I would really, really like to get fibre optic out in my area. But I live out in the sticks. No one lives around me. You know, the nearest house is about 6 or 7, 8 miles away from me, which is a long old distance. That's a fair old way. So the exchange is just over a mile away from me, so it's not too bad. But because we only run on broadband, we don't have fibre optic where we are. We don't have the option for it. We don't have the option for it. I'm stuck with slow internet, very, very slow internet, which is a bit of a shame. Let's go there. Let me just work this out for a minute. There and there. So yeah, I phoned up my internet provider, and they're going to give me a call back at some point within the next couple of days. They've got to monitor the situation or something like that, whatever that means. Just just fix it. They've done some tests. They can't find what the fault is, and it's a little bit it's very stressful for me because I like to get my videos out to you guys. I like to keep on a schedule. You guys know that, this series comes out every 3 days. The Let's Play comes out every 3 days. Everything runs on a schedule, and if I can't upload something when I want to, it's very annoying to me, and I don't want to let you guys down, so I work very, very hard to keep you guys up to date, up to speed, and keep content coming for you guys. So I asked them, how long will it be until fibre optic is available in my area? And they said it'll be about 5 years. 5 years. I couldn't believe it. 5 years for them to update or upgrade the exchange in my area, which is very frustrating. It's not my favourite idea. It means I've got this slow internet. Hopefully it'll speed up again. I don't mind it being at UK average at 5 megabytes per second, but I can't deal with how slow it is at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I've thought it all out. Oh, let's have a stick there. Boop. So I've thought it all out. We'll keep that there. Why not? What about the other side? What's the other side like? That's fine. So what I'm going to do is my girlfriend's mum's house has really good internet. They have fibre optic there. They live about 10 miles away from me. But they've got very, very good internet there. Let me place it down. Right. Thank you. They've got very, very good internet, which is excellent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over there tomorrow, steal their internet for a little bit, upload and download everything I need to download that I've been missing, and then come back home and enjoy myself. But yeah, that's enough of me rambling now. Let's fill this top in. That's the last thing we need to do, and then we can end up the episode here. And me talking about my internet and you getting to know a little bit more about my life and my problems that I've got going on at the minute will fill up the rest of the episode. I really like this space station, though. If you can imagine, just imagine some trees around. We need to plant some trees around us yet. Just imagine a bit of a forest around that side. A bit of a car park here and a road leading to it, a bridge over there, and it's going to blend in really nice. Look at that. That's got to be the screenshot, doesn't it? Hey? That's got to be the screenshot. Like that, huh? Yes, definitely. Alright guys, we're going to leave it there then. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we shall see you in the next episode. Bye! Bye! I hiccuped halfway through.